free Wi-Fi, and helpful support. Built different, built for this community. Check them out at sonic.com/fallout. From the town, for the town. Mercado and Sacramento auto accident attorneys are just down the street from the ballpark and always in your corner. If you can hit, we hit harder. Big payouts, fast results, and that town fitness bike that keeps insurance companies shook. Real talk, real results, real Oakland. Merc Sac don't play, we get you paid.
Hey Ballers family, I'm Dan Silver of Dan Silver Homes at Red Oak Realty. I'm an East Bay native who has lived in Oakland for over half my life. I love this town, and the Ballers have made me believe in baseball again. When I'm not cheering on the Bees, you can find me visiting my favorite Oakland landmarks. Coffee from Red Bay, movies at the Grand Lake Theater, live music at the Fox, new Ballers gear from Oaklandish, and drinks from Almanac at the Prescott Market. If you love the town as much as I do, I would love to work with you to sell your current home or find the next home. See you around Romani and be sure to say hi when you see me.
The Oakland Ballers would like to thank Evolve, our official screening partner, for keeping us safe. The Oakland Ballers would also like to thank Royal Ambulance, our official medical provider. And the Oakland Ballers would like to shout out Family Laundry for taking care of all of our laundry needs. Attention Ballers fans, if you're dealing with back pain, neck pain, sports injuries, or just want to move and feel your best, here's your chance to experience the same chiropractic care trusted by your hometown teams. Dr. Brian Flannery, the official team chiropractor for the Oakland Ballers and Oakland Roots, has been helping patients and athletes perform at their highest level for nearly 30 years. Schedule your appointment with Dr. Brian Flannery today and see why championship level care isn't just for the pros, it's for you too. Go to atlashealthcenter.net to get started. That's atlashealthcenter.net. Ballers fans, tired of pain hindering your summer plans? Make sports acupuncture a part of your health care. Specializing in sports medicine, Dr. Tyler effectively addresses ailments with same-day results. Increase mobility, maintain agility, feel stronger, relaxed, and pain-free. Whether you're training for a marathon or wanting to get back to the gym, do the activities you love without hesitation. Schedule an appointment today at Sage Against the Disease Acupuncture in Oakland. Heading to or from Alameda, the Oakland Alameda Access Project, led by Caltrans, is improving connections between I-880, I-980, Oakland and Alameda to help reduce congestion, improve safety, and create better access.
Welcome back to Raimondi Park. It's our final 6 games of 2026. The Paddleheads are back in town for the first time since our opening week, and the Ballers are chasing them for what little remains of this playoff race. Hi, everyone. Tyler Peterson with Gareth Kwok. The Paddleheads currently 6 games above Oakland. The Ballers have been winning. They've been doing their part. They've not gotten much help otherwise. They can really affect things today. If they want to believe they are still in this, they have to go out and beat the Paddleheads.
They do. And look, Oakland has faced some good competition the last 9 games, winning 6 of 9 against Long Beach and Modesto. They're playing their best ball as of late. Maybe it might be too late, but still mathematically a chance. And right now this team has been passing the baton. They've been pitching very well, and that's been the secret to success, and they're going to need it here in this final homestand.
And maybe if you want some more realistic goals, if we look at the standings now, they can either, 1, play spoiler for some teams like maybe the Paddleheads, or 2, just finish above 500, which they can do if they can go 8-4 the rest of the way, which is very much a possibility. 3 against Missoula, 3 against Long Beach at home, all 6 of those games at home, and then 6 on the road in Yuba, a team they have played extremely well this year. The Mustangs, if they get those 2 games from Missoula, they will put Missoula into the playoffs. Idaho Falls is hoping for a Missoula drop this week, as they are only 3 games out of a potential playoff spot in the second half. You want to talk about a team with a second half revival. I believe Idaho Falls was 1-20 at one point in this first half. Oakland, of course, have had a little bit of a revival of their own. They're at 19-17 now and are playing the best baseball they've been playing all season. After the break, we'll hear from the newest big guy. It's Joey Winters, all of 6'6" of him. He's had 2 home runs in his first 3 games as an Oakland Baller. And he'll talk to Gareth right after this break.
us as the Ballers welcome Oakland's new hockey team, the Skates, and celebrate the day's hockey culture. Today's game features the visiting Missoula Paddleheads. Oh yeah. And your Oakland Ballers! Please note the Pioneer League rules state that only players, coaches, umpires, and those allowed access by Ballers management are to be on the field during the game. Fans, please refrain from walking, sitting, running, or playing near the dugouts, as this is strictly prohibited. For your safety, please be alert at all times when you're reminding Park, as bats, balls, maybe even a player or two may fly in the stands at any time. Be alert, be safe, and notify staff members in case of a medical emergency. Please note there is no smoking allowed anywhere on the grounds of Reminding Park. Any violation of such rules will be enforced to the fullest extent, including removal from the stadium. There are absolutely no food or beverage carry-ins allowed, and all events at Reminding Park having no re-entry policy. Please help us keep this ballpark a thoroughly fun environment. We'd like each and every experience to be a pleasant one. Please treat your fellow fans with respect and courtesy so we may all enjoy Ballers Championship Baseball. And finally, fans assume all risk and danger incidental to today's event, including before, during, and after the game. This includes but is not limited to the danger of being injured by thrown bats or balls. Fans also waive any rights against pioneering, member clubs, players, and Reminding Park for any accidental or personal injury or loss or damage to property. And please, please don't lean on those railings. And if you're parking on Willow Street, they will take it after 6 p.m. So we recommend parking in the Kirk Flood lot. And remember, the parking lot closes 30 minutes after the game. So move your car.
Welcome back to the Ballers pregame show. Gareth Falk alongside the newest corner infielder for your Ballers. It's Joey Winters, who's had a really nice couple of games since making his debut on Saturday. Joey, a couple of games in here with the Ballers, and you've already hit a couple of home runs. Just how are things feeling for you so far since joining the team?
Oh man, I'm feeling blessed. I got the call to come out here, and wasn't expecting it. So I'm really grateful to be out here. My mom is from here, and I got some family out here, so it's pretty cool just kind of representing this area.
First impressions of playing in front of the home fans and being here at Reminding Park?
Oh man, the fans are great, and I just remember my mom saying how much the fans love baseball here, and now that Oakland A's are out of here, it seems like they really take pride in the Oakland Ballers, and I'm just grateful to be around it. So.
How did you first get connected with the Ballers, and what intrigued you about this opportunity to join the team?
I just got connected through my agent, and I had the chance to work out with Aaron in November, and especially in January, and got injured and had to go play in the USPBL, and I spent some time out there, and I really liked it, and like I said, I wasn't expecting to come out here, but they gave me the call to come back, so I'm just happy. So.
What were those conversations like between you and Aaron Miles, and just staying in touch in terms of eventually landing this opportunity?
I messed up my hand when I was in a workout in Arizona in Mesa, and I felt kind of bad because the third day I was there, I went up to him. I was like, look, I can't swing a bat and and all these things, but he understood, and especially the other teams that were looking at me, and I'm just happy I can get another opportunity. So.
Joey Winters, our guest here on the pregame show. Well, after Aaron gave you the call and after everything got finalized, what were the next 24 to 48 hours like for you to get your way over here to Oakland?
Well, I was laying in my bed in Utica, Michigan, and had to, call, my coaches there in the USPBL, and it all happened so fast. I mean, my life changed within a minute, so not even. Yeah.
Well, you get here into the clubhouse and try to get yourself situated. Do you remember the first couple of people that greeted you, and how do you remember that whole happening?
Yeah, I mean, for sure, Jeter Ybarra. I remember I played with him in the Northwoods League and for the Kalamazoo Growlers, and it was good to see him again, and he opened me up with a pretty warm welcome, so I appreciate him. So.
Well, you were a career .330 hitter down at Ottawa University in Surprise, Arizona, and very impressive walk numbers, 109 walks in your time down there. Have you always been someone that's been a patient hitter, or was that something that you really had to develop over the course of your time?
Yeah, I mean, it's something that I had to develop over my career, and I actually really learned that a lot when I was playing under Cody Pachaki, which was the manager of the Kalamazoo Growlers, and he kind of we bought into his approach and everything, and I kind of just bought that into the next, last 3 years of my college career, and I would say it really helped me out big time. So, yeah.
Well, for the fans that are still getting to know you for the first time, this will still only just your third game with the team, but what is this team getting when you're in the lineup?
I mean, there's just so many talented players in this clubhouse from what I've seen, and I'm just grateful to be behind them and kind of just learn from them, just because they've been here all year, and there's a couple guys that have played in this league. So, I mean, I'm just happy to be here. So, yeah.
Well, Joey, we're happy to have you in the lineup in a couple of big swings over the weekend, and we're looking forward to seeing what's in store for you this week. Thanks for the time.
Thank you so much.
That's Joey Winters with us here on the Ballers pregame show. Back after this here on Ballers TV.
Let's meet the boys in blue. If you can't see them, they're entering from left field right now. Hey guys! Tonight's umpires are at home plate, Ricardo Rodriguez, at first base, Anthony Prater, and at third base, Blake Dempsey. Fans at Ramondi Park, it's 312 feet down the left field line, 398 feet to dead center, and 321 feet to right. And now it's time for the lineup for the visiting Missoula Paddleheads. Leading off the right fielder, number 3, Enzo Abadaka. Batting second, the designated hitter, number 13, Nick Kemp. Batting third, the third baseman, number 18, Bryce Sermonelli. Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 6, Xavier Casarillo. Batting fifth, the catcher, number 8, Nate Vargas. Batting sixth, the left fielder, number 2, Tai Yukimoto. Batting seventh, the second baseman, number 8, Will Ramirez. Batting eighth, the center fielder, number 1, Mike Kazuski. And batting ninth, the shortstop, number 7, Elliot Good. Elliot Good is our beer batter! If Good is good enough to strike out, everybody in the ballpark gets $5 cans of field work for the rest of the inning, so make a lot of good noise when he comes to the plate. On the mound tonight for Missoula is number 21, Jaron Jackson.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to Ramondi Park here in West Oakland. And did you know they tried to take baseball away from us? Never! We will never let that happen. We have over 3,800 fan owners and investors. Look around you, many of you own the Oakland Ballers here at Ramondi Park. Your participation matters, so we need you loud all night long as we take on the Missoula Paddleheads, because they can never, ever...
Moments away from first pitch here at Raimondi. Let's look at our two pitchers brewing pitching matchup.
Christian Diaz is on the mound for Oakland. Really nice start in Modesto. 5 innings of 1-run ball to pick up his 3rd win already with the team. And then for Missoula, it's a familiar face that Oakland will be seeing again. The lefty Jaron Jackson. He eats up innings. He does give up a lot of hits, though. 120 hits. Hitters are hitting .341 against him, but he does get strikeouts. 80 strikeouts in those 83 innings.
These two teams opened the year here at Raimondi. It was a series that Missoula won 2 games out of 3, but the Ballers had their revenge. Won 4 of 6 in Missoula. They hold the season series 5-4. And we'll have a chance for both the season series and second half head-to-head record tiebreaker. Should it, happen to come up at the end of the year. That would be nice, but we'll see. Ballers, it's just win baby mode. Let's go to Tariq Ansari with tonight's starting lineup.
And now it's time for the starting lineup for your Oakland Ballers. Leading off, the center fielder, number 9, Isai Santos. Batting second, the second baseman, number 23, Nick Lee. Batting third, the third baseman, number 16, Jeter Ibarra. Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 27, Noah Blythe. Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 31, Mitchell Sanford. Batting sixth, the shortstop, number 8, Brendan O'Sullivan. Batting seventh, the first baseman, number 35, Joey Winters. Batting eighth, the designated hitter, number 10, Tristan Moore. Batting ninth, the catcher, number 21, Ethan Crawford. On the mound tonight for your Oakland Ballers is number 28, Christian Diaz. The Oakland Ballers are managed by Aaron Miles. Before we start today's game, we acknowledge that the land where the Oakland Ballers work, train, and play sits on the unceded ancestral homeland of the Ohlone in the territory of Huichin, encompassing regions throughout the greater East Bay area. We recognize that we benefit from living and working on their traditional homeland, and we affirm their sovereign rights as First Peoples. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise if able and remove your caps. Presenting the colors is veteran Nick DeVries. Performing the national anthem is Lolo Camille.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Two more weeks of Ballers baseball in 2026, and to get the last home week started off, here is Gareth Kwok with Missoula's lineup, brought to you by Rubenstein.
A couple of new additions to Missoula since we last saw them. Bryce Sermonelli, Nate Vargas, and Elliot Good, three of the newcomers since the last time we saw them. But Casarilla, 29 home runs, big-time bat. Nick Klemp, 116 runs batted in. It's a Missoula offense that's dangerous.
Christian Diaz, it'll be his 5th Ballers start, 8th game overall, 3-1 with a 4.57 ERA. It's the second best ERA out of the pitching staff, which I must say now, a lot more 4s than the 8s we were seeing at the start of the year, as Thomas Diaz and Abe Arias all within 4.
In the defense for Oakland, Sanford, Santos, Blythe, Ibarra makes another start at third base, and guess who's catching for the first time as a starter? It is Ethan Crawford making his first start behind the dish. We've seen him DH, but he's going to be behind the plate catching tonight.
And with Connor Smith still unable to throw, he can hit, but he can't quite throw as well as he used to. You're going to see Crawford behind the plate to give Kalura a day off. Let's look at our Caltrans keys to the game.
Well, I think for Christian Diaz, what worked well for him on Wednesday in Modesto was first pitch strikes. So if he can continue to get first pitch strikes, especially against a Missoula offense that has a lot of firepower, I think that'll be key. And number two, I think for the bats, they have to go where it's thrown. Jackson is a a crafty lefty, but he is very susceptible to hits. Opponents are batting well over 340 against him. They're hitting 341 against the southpaw. So don't feel like you have to chase. If there's a pitch on the outside, take it to the outside. If there's a pitch on the inside, take it towards the short porch in left field.
Ricardo Rodriguez will adjudicate balls and strikes. Down at first is Tony Prater. And at third, a new name for us, Blake Dempsey. Diaz's first pitch, a ball, just a minute late at 6:36. A temperate 69 degrees on our hockey night, celebration of the Oakland Skates. This is down the right field line, shallow. Blythe on a long run, makes the catch. That was Enzo Apodaca, a right fielder, flying out to his opposite number in right. That'll bring up Nick Klemp, the catcher, N-I-C-H, Nick, K-L-E-M-P. Klemp will be the DH, with the catcher being Vargas in the lineup. 25 home runs, 116 driven in for Nick Klemp, who's hitting .338. And you have to go down the roster like 10 names until you find Nick Klemp at .338. As a team, Missoula hitting .336. One and one. And that's part and parcel in hitting in a park at the altitude that I will say, an altitude I was used to for a long time in the Pioneer League with my stops in Idaho Falls and Colorado Springs, where if you weren't batting over 300, something was wrong.
Yeah, that's well over 3,000 feet above sea level up there in Missoula.
2-1 to Klemp. That's a swing and a miss on the changeup. And my former home of Colorado Springs, 65-31. The only ballpark higher elevation is that for the Diablos Rojos in Mexico City.
Did you say 65?
65-31.
My goodness.
That is, Crawford wants to challenge. It's a ball.
After review, the call of the ball is overturned to a strike.
And now it's a strike. And gone is Klemp. Ethan Crawford with his first successful baller's challenge. He was ready to throw that down on the Diaz slider there.
He couldn't wait to get that thing going before eventually tapping the helmet.
I will say, maybe a little early. But Crawford gets Diaz the K. And now, here's Bryce Sermonelli. It's a new name for us. 5'8", 195 out of Missouri State. Fontana, California native. Hit to center field on a line. Isai Santos barely has to move. And it's a 1-2-3 first for Christian Diaz. Ballers come to the plate on the other side of the break.
2027 season tickets are open now. We have some exciting new discounts and features to discuss with you. If you're interested, head over to guest services where you can learn more. Down to you, Casey.
Thank you, Tarek. It is time to introduce the most awesome possum in the history of the world! Scrappy and rally possums can't rally unless they have you making noise. So Scrappy needs your help. It's the possum heroes. Let's go out. He's an amazing possum. Hey, Tarek, did you know the Paddleheads mascot
No score. The Ballers lineup read out by Gareth, presented by Rubenstein.
Not too many changes for Aaron Miles, with the exception of Ethan Crawford receiving his first start behind the plate today. Ballers dealing with a little bit of bangs and bruises. Rogers, Johnstone, Smith, all a little bit nicked up. Calora, though, available off the bench.
Here is a look at Jaron Jackson. A 17th start for him. He's been good for them this year. 80 Ks, only 33 walks in 83 innings. Has allowed 120 hits, a 7-4 record, and 8.02 ERA. But they have relied on him. And as Gareth said, a crafty lefty. Santos, quick 0-2 hole. 16 home runs for Eastside, who's brought those power numbers up this year. Just under 300 at 293. 23 doubles. That's good for second on the team. Jackson with a total mistake. You saw where Vargas was setting up. You saw the pitch that it was, and it spun right into Santos.
Well, it never feels good to hit a guy, but especially when you're ahead 0-2. I mean, you're in the driver's seat and you let the breaking ball slip away, and that's exactly what happened for Jackson.
Here is Nick Leahy, the lefty killer. 12 home runs for him now after a pretty big weekend against Modesto. Leahy homered on Sunday. He also homered on Friday. Throw over, and Eastside's back. He was always going to get back, but it certainly took him a couple extra steps to get back to the bag. Decent lead at first for him. High chopper down third and foul. You lose a dimension of the offense with Trey Cobb being gone, because we've seen Eastside lead off, we've seen Jaden Calora lead off, but they aren't the stolen base threat that either he or TJ McKenzie are.
No, you lose that speed and just that presence. Opposing pitchers have to respect him at first base. They have to pitch a little bit differently when you have a base stealing threat like him.
A long pause, and he got him above the zone. 37 steals between McKenzie and Cobb, 77 steals from the year. So that's almost half of your stolen bases. In fact, yeah, just under half of the stolen bases coming from two players who are no longer with you. Here is Jeter Ibarra. 33 big flies, 96 driven in. He has a new home run record. He has a new doubles record. He's working on a new batting average record and trying to catch up to Almanza on the RBI. 1-1. Jackson really taking a long time. And Ibarra hits one toward the third baseman, Sermonelli. This is going to be an around-the-horn double play. Not hit all that hard, but a real nice turn by the Paddleheads. And we head to the second. No score on Ballers TV.
Avoid parking in another traffic hazards by taking part in the game. It's a great way to get out and about and enjoy all the the area has to offer, like rooting for your bees. Visit park.gov/Barnable for other fun Barnable adventures, and download the official Park app to plan your trip. Down to you, Casey.
Thank you, Tarek. I'm trying not to be distracted by Mayor Mike, who's right here. There he is. He's the best. Green first goal time. Make some noise if you have a green wristband. Make some noise if you have a gold wristband. All right, representing Team Green is Becky. Representing Team Gold is Joe. And I'll take Team Blue, because nobody wants
see, our broadcasters may not be the greatest at throwing, but they can sure broadcast well.
Welcome back to Ballers Baseball on Ballers TV. Tyler Peterson and Gareth Kwok with you in this top of the second inning. No score. Here comes Xavier Casarilla, who will pop out to Nick Leahy on the very first pitch.
That was the first baseman, number 16.
One away. Here's a new face for us. It's the catcher Nate Vargas. Vargas out of UC Santa Barbara. He's a Sacramento kid, though, so he's, I would say, back in the home area. That's not strictly true, and Yuba's probably a little bit closer. But back in the Golden State for him. We'd like to welcome all of those who are watching from Montana and Missoula, as he goes high and deep to left field, and boy, did he get a lot of that baseball. That's gone. 87 on the outside corner becomes 98 out to left field. It's 1-0 Paddleheads.
The left fielder, number 2, Ty Yukamoto.
Bring up Yukamoto. Well, I can tell you this. Nate Vargas's career has started off very fast because he came in today hitting .425 in 73 at-bats, and it's only going to go up, at least after that one. Here's Yukamoto, who hits this down the line, but foul.
And he led the team in home runs. Led UC Santa Barbara this past year in home runs with 12. Goes the opposite field there.
Yukamoto hitting .348. 2 home runs, 51 RBI. The start of the year, we saw Yukamoto batting in the 9th spot at second base. Here he's batting 6th in left field. First-year man out of Gonzaga. I was going to say we want to welcome in our not listening audience, our watching audience, I suppose, our viewing audience. That's the word. Our viewing audience in Montana. Although I suspect most of you will be instead listening to longtime Paddleheads broadcaster Jeff Safford. I suspect.
Good to have Jeff back in the booth.
Jeff and I have both been in this league as long as it has been independent, since 2021. Oh, that is right back up the middle for a base hit.
The second baseman, number 8, Will Bermudez.
I'll bring up the shortstop, Bermudez. Having a big year in his first year in the Pioneer League. Bermudez at .298, 17 home runs, and 60 RBI. First pitch to Bermudez, high and outside. Slider, and just getting a piece there was Bermudez, who tried to stay back as long as he could.
Well, with Diaz, you're going to see a primary 4-pitch mix. Fastball that sits in the upper 80s, a cutter, slider, and a changeup. Works all 3 off speeds pretty equally with one another.
In the dirt, blocked by Crawford. It's nice to see Crawford behind the plate because he was doing an awful lot for the Ballers, volunteering as the bullpen catcher for a good while before being activated. Is being rewarded with the start today. He's been a total pro, too, for a guy who's played in this league as well. 2-2. He's no stranger to how things go down in the Pioneer League.
And he's really well liked amongst the coaching staff and the bullpen, the starters, whatever they need out there. He's always ready to deliver.
Fouled away.
I'm surprised Yukamoto did not keep going. He had taken 2 hard shuffles, and maybe he thought Diaz was going to step off, and he immediately raced back to first. But if he just kept running, he would have had an easy steal.
We saw a couple of Modesto players who tried to hop into leads. This long pause now by Diaz. The Burkett, and to throw over.
Well, once you hop in like that, now you got to wait a little bit if you're Yukamoto. But look, I would not be surprised if Missoula tries to test Crawford, first time behind the dish this season.
Oh, that was a late call and a challenge.
After review, the call of a strike is overturned to a ball.
Okay. Now, Ricardo could have given the verbal strike 3.
I didn't even see. Did he point? Did he do the signal?
He got up and then he punched him out.
He doesn't turn the body.
No, it was very late. That's why I said he might have given the verbal first. Full count. And that is a half swing. Appeal to second. Nothing's going to happen there. And home run, a single, now a walk in this inning. That'll bring up Mike Kazuski. 344 for Kazuski. 4 home runs, 64 driven in. And a team high and close to league high, 34 stolen bases, Mike Kazuski. Pitch high and away for ball 1. Ground ball. It's got to be sharply hit, but it could get Diaz out of the inning. This is a patient team, the Paddleheads. They've walked 583 times and struck out 510 times. And it's a very quick and easy 3-0 to Kazuski. The team trying to really take hold of their position, the current holders of a playoff spot, fending off competition 2 games and 3 games behind them. This is a nice back-to-back sequence from Diaz, who forces a full count pitch. It's an easy take for ball 4. So back-to-back walks, load the bases. And it's an inning that has already seen the first run come across with the home run by Vargas. That brings up Elliott Good.
Seems like Diaz is trying to pitch maybe a little too carefully here and find those corners. But for a guy that, is not going to light up the radar, but he has good success hitting those corners and mixing up the speeds. But right now, these are pretty easy takes for Missoula.
Good teammate this year with Cam Buford, Reed Butts, Dylan Tatum, and Julio Rosario on the Sioux City Explorers. A recent addition to this squad. This is his 21st game, but only his 67th at bat. Grounded, and it hits the runner in foul territory, so
Yes.
it's a foul ball.
Oh.
And that is why you lead off in foul territory. That is exactly why you are taught in Little League to lead off into foul territory. You never see that.
They always talk about it, but to have it actually happen in a game, in a situation like this, very rare.
He turned on that inside pitch, did good. And now he sends a ball to left field. And that one is not coming back. Turned on the first one inside down the line and turned even a little bit more on the next one, 350 feet, 5-0 on the grand slam. And as I tried to tell Jeff Safford earlier this game, the beer batter curse continues.
I mean, that's just middle in for him, where you saw him turn on that pitch the previous one, and there he gets another good pitch to explode on, and it's another big inning for the visiting team.
Enzo Apodaca takes a strike. We're going to have to think of an alternative. It's just not working out.
No.
And we let Jeff pick the player today, too.
It is a blessing, it seems like, if you are the beer batter these days.
Too high. Apodaca flied out to right field. It was a ball that Noah Blythe really had to track down. It would have been close to a fair or foul ball. Who knows? Right on the line. Diaz now up to 37 pitches. The inning began harmlessly enough with a pop out, and he may have another here. Someone's got to take charge, and no one does. That is a single. Someone needed to take charge. In other words, Winters needed to call everyone off, and instead Ibarra crossed over to the other side of the field to try and make that with a basket catch. That's the first baseman's ball right there. Look at where Winters is and look where Ibarra has to come.
Yeah, that's on the first base side of the mound, and the miscommunication.
And I understand he's new, but
yeah, well, that's his ball.
That'll bring up Klemp, who struck out looking on the overturned challenge in the first inning. Well, for Diaz, you hope it's not a if it rains it pours scenario. He's given up the 2 home runs and then a single that shouldn't have been. Now this is popped up. It's Leahy to put it away. A 9th man will bat in the inning for the Paddleheads. It'll be Sermonelli. First pitch, that's a nice slider on the outside corner. 0-1, that's some late movement on that thing.
Some late movement, backdooring it on the left-handed batter.
Tries it again, and this time gets a swing and a foul off from Sermonelli, who chased. And that was a good 3 balls off the plate, and that's what you're hoping for, is you backdoor him once, and maybe you put the thought in the hitter's mind that he needs to cover farther out than he actually should. this time. That was even farther out. This is a batter that, if Diaz can retire him, try to settle things down. And he got him swinging. It's a 5-run inning for the Paddleheads, who get a home run from Vargas and a grand slam from Elliott Good. Ballers have work to do as we head to the bottom of the second on Ballers TV.
Some chefs spend their lives searching for perfection. Others spend decades asking one question. What if noodles and hot dogs?
I was 6 years old. My mom made garlic noodles. My dad made hot dogs, and I thought, why are these doing separate lives? They used to call me crazy all the time. Teachers would say, Mike, focus on math. My friends would say, Mike, you're a real guy. Just because it's not food. A noodle dog. Some people see a hot dog, but where I see it's possibility.
Years of training, thousands of noodles, countless hot dogs, all lead this moment.
The noodle dog isn't just food. It's a reminder that impossible is a possibility. The boundaries are meant to be broken. The garlic belongs wherever garlic wants to be. I came for baseball, and I stayed for whatever this is.
The noodle dog, only in Scrappy Town. Some call it a hot dog, others call it noodles. Chef Mike calls it a beginning.
That's so good. That's insane. I don't even know how to eat it, but I can't stop.
Ballers fans, we want to welcome the Walnut Creek Chamber of Commerce ambassadors to tonight's game. Thank you so much for joining us. Also a shout out to Chestnut Street Granola on into tonight's game. That's right, make some noise with the granola. Thanks for coming out. Yum. Leading off the second.
Heffernan Insurance Brokers has been helping people make smart decisions since day one, offering business insurance, personal home and auto, employee benefits, and retirement and wealth management. Make a smart decision for your business or family today. Visit Heffernan Insurance Brokers online at hefins.com.
Can they insure me against a 5-run inning, though? Here's Noah Blythe, who swings and misses. Blythe, the right fielder. Up to 329 now. 14 home runs, 57 driven in. Chases outside, a quick 0-2. It was a 8-pitch first inning for Jaren Jackson. Or rather, a 9-pitch first inning, I beg your pardon. Who hit a batter, but struck out Nick Leahy and got Jeter Barr to hit into a double play to face only the minimum. Fouled away by Blythe, who tried to protect the top of the zone. Does he go? Yes, says Tony Prater, and Blythe is gone for the second strikeout for Jackson tonight.
Left fielder number 31, Mitchell Sanford.
Here is Sanford. Sanford had kind of a strange appearance on Sunday. He pinch hit for Connor Smith, the DH, in the 6th. Struck out looking. Was pinch hit 4 in his next at bat by TJ Rogers, but just for the 1 at bat. So he came later and hit one last time in the 9th inning. So he had 2 non-consecutive at bats as a pinch hitter. Two outs now for Brendan O'Sullivan.
The good old pinch hitting for the pinch hitter strategy.
Yeah, and then coming back in after you've been pinch hit for.
Only in the Pioneer League, right?
And softball.
Okay, yeah, softball.
And college softball.
Yeah, there is that re-enter rule.
Sullivan fouls the first one away. Ballers are dealing with a few injuries, and it's lucky that the one that Sullivan had was not too harsh. Because right now, among players kind of banged up a bit are TJ Rogers and Logan Johnstone, and Connor Smith. That's 3 position players on a roster of 13. So you kind of only just have 1 extra man. Tonight, that man is Jaden Kalura. He's heading the count 3-1. That's ball 4. Two outs for Joey Winters, who's played in 2 games and hits a home run in each. 1 off the scoreboard, 1 over the scoreboard. And what do you do for a third act? Hit it through the scoreboard? What's the correct thing to do for your third? First pitch is down low.
Well, there's already one panel that's been knocked out.
Yes, that's true.
That's the end of the season. We can figure it out after.
Two and 0. 9 at-bats for Winters. He already has 5 hits. A double and 2 home runs. He's making the kind of impression that you exactly want to see for a guy who's coming in for the last 3 weeks. It's an easy take, 3-0. Tristan Moore on deck, who had a long home run of his own in the previous game. Game he didn't start either. It's a 4-pitch walk to Winters. Am I conflating things by saying that? He was originally he was a late addition to the lineup. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. He did start, wasn't on the original lineup card. So back-to-back 2-out walks for Oakland. And that will allow Tristan Moore to take an at-bat. 349 for tonight's DH, his batting average. 7 doubles, a triple, 5 home runs. He has driven in 24 in 24 games.
Boy, his home run on Sunday was a moon shot to right. .429 feet on Sunday.
Takes a breaking ball for strike 1. And he's got the kind of swing, too, that almost reminds you of a... can't think of the name of it now. What's the machine in an arcade where you go like this?
Oh,
there's a ball. A pinball. Like a
Pinball.
pinball paddle. It's just 1,
okay.
2.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
1, 2.
It's like, what game with triggers are you
Thank
talking
you.
about?
It's I mime here in the booth.
I thought you were thinking of like Time Crisis for a quick second. I was like, whatever floats your boat, I suppose.
Is Time Crisis the one with the dinosaurs?
Is it?
I haven't been to a round 1 in a minute. Now, you and me in the Sun Valley Mall tonight. 1-2 pitches in the dirt. I'm a sucker for some good skee ball, by the way.
Love a good skee ball. Metreon had a really fun arcade. I don't know if it's still there. It might still be there.
Was it the Metreon that had the Where the Wild Things Were playground?
Yeah.
Where the Wild Things Are? I guess it's Where the Wild Things Were. 2-2 to Moore, who swings and misses over the breaking ball for the final out of the second. We head to the third, 5-0 Missoula on Ballers TV.
You can see it, but you really have to be to feel it. The cheers, the laughs, the whole place come alive. Kids dancing, fans on their feet, everyone caught up in the moment. Because some nights are just better when you're part of it. This is Summer from Moody Park. Make some noise in 2025. Oakland Ballers season tickets on sale now.
It is time for another edition of Green versus Gold. I am once again joined by the Oakland Skates, and this is going to be a puck juggling contest. Brian is representing Team Green. Mark is representing Team Gold. And we're going to see who can juggle the puck the most. All right, 3, 2, 1, go! It's cumulative, so if you drop it, it's fine. You keep going. Brian, I think, definitely has the lead at this point. Let's see if Mark speeds it up. Sorry, I put too much pressure on him. It's amazing hand-eye coordination. If you're Team Green, make some noise because I think Brian might have this one. We're going to give you 21 seconds. You dropped one. Time to make a run on Gold. All right, 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
5-0 Missoula with the lead over Oakland. It's time now for our celebrity third inning. It's our Vice President of Marketing, Gervis Cash. It's Gervis's last week with us, so we got to have him on the broadcast for our celebrity third inning. The Paddleheads will send Casarilla, Vargas, and Yukamoto to the plate, a trio that started off last inning, and they batted around all 9. Gervis, welcome inside the booth. How's it going?
Doing great. I wish the score looked a little bit different, but you know, we're a second half of the game kind of team.
Gervis has been with us since, well, let me pause for a second here, because that is well gone, 429 feet. Not a very good start for Gervis on our airwaves. You were with us, what, did you join us in February? Is that right?
Yeah, January, beginning of the year.
Beginning of the year?
It's been a blast.
It's your first season in minor league baseball. You've been around baseball your professional career. The in and outs of a Pioneer League team, what has this season been like for you?
It's been amazing. I think one of the things that I was excited about was the baseball and the development and the opportunity for some of these great players to come on and continue their baseball careers. But I got to be honest, the fans are some of the best in sports. And so, you know, when I look back on the year, I love seeing just how committed and engaged the fans are.
Well, when you inherit a major league fan base as a minor league team, you are going to have great buy-in, which we have had since day one, of course. And, of course, a great sports town that's dying to have a team to root for.
Yeah, that's right.
So it's been fun tonight because we're talking about the Oakland Skates that are going to have their games at I believe the Sharks Ice in Oakland. Hockey's around the corner. I can talk hockey later, don't worry. But right now we're talking about you. You were with the Boston Red Sox as an intern, is that right?
That's right. 2007, the year they won the World Series. And I want to take credit for the success, but you know, it might have just been something else.
That was over the Cardinals. No?
That sounds about right.
Or the Rockies. 04 was Rockies.
No, it was I think it was Rockies.
Was it Rockies 07? Okay.
It's all blurred out.
single to center by Vargas, and that is now already the 6th hit for Missoula. And what did you do in that capacity?
So I did a little bit of everything. I was in the corporate partnerships department, so worked with sponsors to help to create a good environment for the great partners that the Sox had. But that didn't stop me from getting stuck in a mascot uniform for a little bit. So.
Well, hey, look, I myself as an intern once donned a mascot outfit, so it's a natural rite of passage.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I was told to not quit my day job, so I think that you can tell how that went.
Grounded foul by Yukimoto, who hit a single in his last at bat. This is your first time on air?
First time on air.
Okay. Now we have a lot of fun, and fun in quotation marks for me, as you do support a rival club of mine, which is Arsenal Football Club, who did win the Premier League in 2025, who did not win the Champions League in 2025, and you had, I don't want to say the gall to be upset at, because certainly you can be upset at that, but I will say among the two, I think winning the Premier League is tougher.
I'd agree with that. I think the benefit of being in another league is you can sort of rotate players when you're at the top. The Premier League is a gauntlet.
Yukimoto will fly out to Santos.
So yeah, I'm very proud of us bringing the silverware back to London where it belongs.
And you are a longtime Arsenal fan. Not what is I would consider a FIFA, an EA Sports Arsenal fan.
2002, right before we did the Invincible season, which I'm sure you've heard a lot about.
It was about 05 for me when I started following Spurs. Some of the early years of Berbatov and company. So I've got to see quite a few good players come through, and in my teenage years, some rather good teams. Six 0 Missoula. We're speaking with our VP of Marketing, Gervis Cash. Now, Santos comes in to make the catch. I have always said that if I was a DJ or a rapper of some sort, of course, first of all, picture that, I would go with something that are my initials, which is TRAP, so trap.
Okay.
You have the last name Cash. It's right there. Yeah. Have you ever explored your name that way?
You know, it's funny. Growing up, people had a hard time saying my name, and so I actually, for a very short period of time, my mom humored me and let me go by the name DJ because I thought it was a cool name, believe it or not.
So you were DJ Cash.
Literally.
It's right there. It's pretty hard.
You did your research.
I do understand that your mother is an avid listener of Ballers Baseball.
She's watching right now.
And we would like to recognize her and say thank you very much for tuning in this year. And we do appreciate all of our listeners. And I'm just glad to have you on, man. Because you've been sitting in this press box for quite a few games this year.
That's right.
And then when you dropped the news on me that Sunday would be your last day, I mean, that's appointment radio for me. We got to have you on.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I won't be going far. I've been following the team since the very beginning, and we'll just graduate back to being a fan again.
Popped up into shallow left. Who wants it? Ibarra puts it away for the final out. Can you stick through the break?
Yeah.
All right. It's now 6-0 Paddleheads after the home run by Casarillo. We'll take a break and come back on our Celebrity Third Inning.
Series champions. AC Training, driving the East Bay since 1960.
We want all of you to get here really to rock out. Now batting Stay Out's #1 fan, the catcher number 21.
Welcome back to Ballers Baseball on Ballers TV. This is still our celebrity third inning with Gervis Cash, our Vice President of Marketing, at least for the next 5 days. Ethan Crawford takes his first at bat of the day, 9-1-2 for Oakland. Now you've given up a run in the top of the third. You've got to give us at least one back to draw yourself even with some of the celebrities this year. Hello, quick 6-3. You, my friend, are recently married.
That's right.
Congratulations in order, and have been, and you got to do something otherwise pretty verboten around these parts, which is to take time off during season. Ooh. But we do want to congratulate you in a beautiful part of the world as well. What's it like? I mean, surely it's not that much different. When you get the question asked, it's like, yeah, we've been together for years, but still, what's it like?
Yeah, it's been amazing, and shout out to Sarah, my wife. We've been together for 7 years, and this has been a great transition. Just not having to plan for a wedding. Just can enjoy baseball and enjoy the summer and enjoy a little bit of relaxation. Sorry, Paul, for taking those days off, by the way.
The Oakland Ballers have one challenge remaining.
There used to be an old saying in some of the spots I went to, there are no weddings during the seasons, and try to plan out the funerals better. But your wife has a clothing company that is blown up quite a little bit, and we got to see those out here for our Women and Girls in Sports Day.
Yeah, that's right. Sarah works for Together. It is a women's sports media company that is also a clothing brand. And for our Women in Sports Day, Her Town, Her Game, the guys came out in those shirts and were proudly wearing and promoting women in sports. And Sarah's been Together for 4 years and has just been doing an incredible job of spreading this word of everyone watching women's sports.
Now, did either you or she play growing up?
So we both played sports. She was the real star. She could have played D3 soccer, but fell in love with USC, and so I was a baseball player.
Isai. Hopefully that just hits helmet, and he looks to be fine. He's been hit twice now. And when I say just helmet, just C-flap to knock it off rather than any actual direct contact with the head. Runner on for Leahy.
My last game playing baseball when I was 14 years old, I got hit because of baseball.
You were good after that?
I thought maybe the front office is maybe more my speed.
One away. We're still talking with Gervis Cash, who's our our vice president of marketing here at Oakland Ballers Baseball LLC. Or Inc. What are we now? Are we Inc? Inc. Incorporated. If we were in Britain, I suppose we'd be limited. How many times have you been to the Emirates?
I think it's been about 3 or 4 times now. Witnessed only wins, which has been nice. I love London, and it's a second home for Sarah and I.
Do you have something on the league calendar circled by any chance?
You know, after we get through the next 5 days, we'll plan it out. It's been hard to not be able to get back to the Emirates when the team is doing this well, so we'll pinpoint something for the fall.
In the dirt, 0-2 on Leahy.
And what about yourself in Tottenham?
Well, I never made it out to White Hart Lane. My dad went to many a game and season tickets for many years, or at least the old vouchers, the tear-off ones. I went to one game, would have been, let's see, May of 2019. Just days after Lucas Moura's game-saving hat trick at Ajax. I watched that game in Earl's Court, which of course is Chelsea territory. We were down 2-0 to Ajax. I decided to leave the pub, which was nothing but blue jerseys, go back to my hotel and watch the rest on my phone as I put a movie on. And after the second goal, the movie had to go off, and it was quite a memory. Days after that, it was Spurs hosting Everton. It's like the 6th game. Zabara hits this into right field. Eastside will chug on over to third. It's the first hit for Oakland, and there are runners at the corners with 2 outs for Blythe. But as I walked in and watched an Eric Dyer header and a Christian Eriksen free kick, a 2-2 draw against Everton, it was kind of surreal because it was the last day of the season, and we were set to play Liverpool in the Champions League final, and all the Everton chants were Tottenham chants. We'll see you in, wherever it was, Madrid, or was it? No, Lisbon? I can't remember where it was. But it was all beat Liverpool, we're on your side. It was one of the more interesting crowds to ever be a part of. And it was awesome, so it's fouled back. Blythe struck out swinging in his first at bat. Where will you be off to, my friend?
So my partner and I were going to move back to the Pacific Northwest and going to join a startup in communications and just like I said, transition back to being a big Oakland Ballers fan.
Well, this is something of a startup itself, as I'm sure you knew coming in and have gotten to see firsthand, and it's been fun. I'm sorry we did not get to have your season be a championship season. Now, of course, we don't know that yet. But we will mail you a ring. I'll make sure we do that if we do go on. Now, 2-1 to Blythe. More importantly, Gervis, we got to get you some runs before you get off this microphone.
Hoping we can knock one in before they need us.
At third is Santos. At first is Ibarra. Jackson. The 2-1 is down the line and fair. The Ballers are on the board. Noah Blythe hustling into second, and he has a sliding double. Back to even on the board for Gervis, 6-1.
That's more like it.
Without putting you too much on the spot, and I know you don't get to interact with the players a bunch, but have there been any guys either on the team now or that were on the team earlier this year that you've really gotten to either enjoy following or have had fun interacting with?
Yeah, you know, I'm not going to single out one. One of the things that I'd say is it's been really cool to see, despite the adversity, the team really banding together, and you can see the chemistry in the dugout. It hasn't always turned out into, you know, sort of wins and losses, but I think some of the resilience that you see right now is, I think, a good example of just a lot of character in these guys.
Now, Noah Blythe may have an issue here, and it may stem from the slide. Got a little bit of a limp going at second. Of course, the Ballers are slightly limited in their outfield options today. You might see Jaden Kalura go into the outfield if Light needed to be replaced. But he looks good enough to continue. Maybe an awkward slide. Maybe just felt something going around the bags, but really hustled in there to get that RBI double. Now here's Sanford. Takes a fastball, a strike at the top of the zone. Ballers have one challenge left.
Call of a strike is being challenged. After review, the call of a strike is overturned to a ball.
And Sanford got it right. But that is the otherwise dangerous time to use a challenge. Here comes the 1-0. There is a strike to the bottom of the zone at 91. They've got one back, which is the one they gave up in the top of the inning. And that's sort of the minimum response that you want to see out of the club. But Sanford with a chance to knock in two if you can find a ball in the outfield. Slow chopper. Charging is Bermudez, and he gets there in time. Saves a run, and the inning is over. Gervis, appreciate you, man.
It's been a pleasure.
Best of luck with what's next. And if nothing else, you finished even on the air.
That's right. You and Gareth are the best in the biz. It's been a pleasure to listen to you all season. So looking forward to more of it the rest of the season.
I appreciate it. We'll take a break, and you'll hear Gareth right after this break. 6-1, Missoula leads on Ballers TV.
Thank you, Tom. I'm here with your ticketing rep, Amy, and we are here at Guest Services. You can come on by and talk to her throughout the evening because she's here to tell us about the new Oakland Ballers season tickets. And Amy, what is the innovation you're most excited about going into 2027?
This season, we're taking the cap off ticket stacks, unlimited stacking all season long. Save those seats and apply them to later games of the season. You're going to love every second of it. Let's see you.
And Amy is here, like I said, all throughout the night. If you have any questions at all about season tickets or anything ticket related, season tickets, you can come on down here. And Amy, right now is the absolute best time to get season tickets, right?
Absolutely. Best deal you get all season.
So come down here, visit Amy. She's waiting to talk to you. We will see you at Guest Services right here on the first base side. Let's go, Oakland!
Shout out to Amy. Be sure to talk to her and discuss season tickets for next year. And while you're doing that afterwards, consider getting anything in a helmet. Visit concessions and for an extra $7, get anything in a helmet. Hot dog in a helmet, garlic fries, and even a Diet Coke. You can do that here at Ramadi Park. Anything in a helmet. Exclusive here at Ramadi. The shortstop, number 7, Elliot Good. Elliot Good is our beer batter. If he strikes out, $5 cans of field work for the rest of the inning. So everybody at Ramadi, it's time to make some noise!
Hey, Elliot! We want beer!
Elliot Good grounds the first pitch up the middle to O'Sullivan, and on one pitch, there's one down here in the fourth, with the Paddleheads ahead by 5. Gareth Kwok, Tyler Peterson. Thanks to our own Gervis Cash for joining us. We're going to miss Gervis.
We will.
He's made major contributions to our team this year, and another successful season
And look, for being such a nice guy, do I hold the Arsenal fandom against him? Of course. But I have one fewer person to talk shop with when it comes to soccer, and for that I will miss.
That's the only knock on him. Only knock on him, the Arsenal fandom, in your book.
Oh, well, it's a pretty big knock, but
yeah.
No, he's been awesome to interact with this year.
Here's Klemp with 2 down. 2 pitches from Diaz so far in the frame, and he's looking for an efficient shutdown frame.
A spider has caught a fly in the press box.
Where are you seeing this?
Right behind our monitor. Look at this. And the fly's about twice the size of the spider.
Oh, yeah. It's just helpless.
I don't think I've ever seen that with my own eyes. I've watched enough Animal Planet, but I don't think I've ever actually seen it. This press box isn't that old either.
Is it just going to stare it down and watch its demise? Well, this is exactly what Diaz needed. Just a 6-pitch frame from the righty here in the 4th. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. 5-run lead for Missoula on Ballers TV.
We have 5 ranches in Northern California to serve you, each with complete stock of plumbing, heating, and sheet metal supplies. Visit us online at livingstonsupply.com or corporate visit our location in West Oakland at 2800 San Pablo Avenue, at the corner of 28th Street and San Pablo Avenue, and see how we can help you. Down to you, Casey.
All right, Tarek, this is green versus gold, hockey style. We have Cooper representing Team Green, Aiden representing Team Gold, and they're going to fire hockey pucks into the toilet. I'm going to try not to get injured. All right, ready? We're going to see who can get the most in. Usually it's first to 3, but I'm interested to see how this goes with pucks. 3, 2, 1, go. 1 already. 2-1. I'm going to make it harder. I'm going to move more. Let's go to you. The hockey skills are incredible. Still 2-1. 2-2. Next one wins. There you go. Team Gold is your winner.
How about that? Shout out to the Oakland Skates. And gold is on the board. Green now leads 2-1. Shout out to the toilet. Usually if I hear those sounds coming out of a toilet, I stay far, far away. That was a lot of fun. If you have a gold wristband, make some noise. If you have a green wristband, make some noise. If you cheer for your color, the one color is a prize at the goodness.
Bottom of the 4th inning. The Ballers will send O'Sullivan, Winters, and Moore. The 6, 7, and 8 bats after a 6-pitch inning for Christian Diaz, much needed after Missoula had scored 6 on them the last 2 frames. O'Sullivan on the first pitch. Drives it into left. And the leadoff man is on.
I think what you're seeing from Oakland now, and obviously we know there's a couple guys banged up, but you say O'Sullivan, Winters, and Moore, I can't tell if that's 6, 7, 8 or 1, 2, 3. I mean, they're deep right now.
Very deep. This guy already 5 for 9 through his first couple of plate appearances since joining the team late last week. It was great having them on our pregame show earlier today. Didn't necessarily know when this opportunity would come about. There was a mutual interest between the two, but it had to be the right place, right time, and the right time, luckily for him, came.
The only reason that he wasn't on the team opening day is because Oakland had Ibarra, Shepard, and Trimble. And it just doesn't make sense from team or player to have a fourth first baseman. And look, do you want to just bring as many great guys to camp as you can? Yeah, but we don't really bring players to camp unless we have an actual plan for them. And all 3 of those players made the team.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, Truitt was available. And then Cam was available, and it pushed some of those other guys out.
Oh, 2. Just a bit low, but Vargas is going to challenge.
After review, the call of the ball is confirmed a ball.
And that's really tough
The
because
Missoula Paddle.
that is, I mean, I can hardly see any difference between that last line and the top of the ball.
I mean, you could place an index card between the ball and the strike zone.
We're not bringing up index cards. No.
No?
We don't bring up index cards here. Not in this sports town.
You know what play I'm referring
That's
to,
a
right?
sore subject for me. I'd like to know where in the NFL bylaws it says that someone can take an index card and then fold it in half and then measure.
I had never seen that up until that game and that moment. Gene Steratore, who's now on CBS.
That was a big play in that game against the Cowboys, too.
It was. No, that's what's funny, too, because Gene had like a little smirk on his face.
No, he like looked around a little bit and then went to the pocket. Here's the 2-2 again to Winters. Inside.
That's inside. Ball 3, 3-2. Hey, to be fair.
You got me all riled up,
To be
Gareth.
fair, we both. It is the transition period. Up the middle. That's one. That might be one of the best double plays we have seen this year. Bermudez too good to Casarilla. That was more than good.
You can really appreciate Bermudez here, who knows exactly what he's doing. And the footwork from Good was perfect. I don't know if Good can expect that feed, but he was in a position that whatever feed, if it was a soft toss like that, he would be able to turn quite easily and just turn it.
Here is Moore. What was I going to ask? I was going to ask, do you think John or Dave or Ken or Johnny ever get mixed up on who's doing their innings? At some point?
No, I mean, they're all more professional than I am, but
No. I'm just.
there might be, well, I mean, for the Giants.
Or when Vince was back with the A's.
I was going to say, how many times has Kipe come into the booth and switch with Dave or John?
No, it was more just a. I wonder if that's ever happened where they get mixed up on whose innings it is. You know, in terms of okay.
Oh, it's a long season. I'm
yeah.
sure it comes up.
Has to. So 2-2 on Moore.
It is almost football season.
And we got one more week of the preseason. '49ers will be in Australia week 1 on a Wednesday.
Yeah, they're playing 2 international games or something. I know there was some talk about a tough schedule for them, at least travel-wise.
Raiders will host Miami September 13th.
Certainly hoping that the ankle sprain for Cincy is just a week-to-week thing. Sounds like Cousins is the starting quarterback, which, fair enough.
We'll count on Tristan. On the ground, the first And Jackson wins the foot race, and he ends up facing the minimum after giving up a leadoff single. Fifth inning coming up. Missoula ahead by 5.
Tomorrow, also known as Wednesday, we have Aaron Miles bobblehead, and it's dinner on the Ballers. Thursday, Too Short is back, taking over the ballpark. Friday is Island Night. Saturday, we have a car show. And as mentioned, stay out to unreleased block party pregame. And on Sunday, it's Fan Appreciation Day, and kids run the bases and sign autographs on the concourse. Get your tickets now at tickets.oaklandballers.com. Down to you, Casey.
Thank you, Tarek. I'm here visiting the Oakland 10. I'm with their founder, co-founder, president, Dan. And Dan, tell me a little bit about the Oakland Skates, the start and the season upcoming.
Yeah, I'm absolutely thrilled for our inaugural season to start right with the Ballers Nets, right when we begin. So we're super excited to have all of the Ballers fans here tonight and globally come to our first game of the season on October 30th at the Oakland Night Center. That's going to be our home break. We'll be playing the majority of our games for the entire season. We'll be traveling on the road down to San Diego, up to Reno, out to Breckenridge. But Oakland is our home, and we're here to make it but we're here to make hockey even more stable in the city.
And to do so in front of Oakland fans. You're here in front of a bunch of Oakland fans tonight, but how excited are you to see what it's going to be like when the best fans in the world pack that rink?
Honestly, it's a testament to the Ballers that we've created such a culture here around sports and entertainment. We cannot be more excited to see as many of these fans come into our games as possible.
All right, well, we'll look for Ballers Night coming up at the Oakland Skates as we got Skates Night at the Ballers. So this will be the beginning of a beautiful friendship. Thank you, guys.
Top 5. Time now for our Columbia Bank Take It to the Bank. And for tonight's Take It to the Bank, we have Tyler Peterson.
And we've been talking football at a baseball game. We are talking also hockey night tonight, Oakland Skates night, which are the new semi-pro team in Oakland that are play over at Oakland Ice. So, at the risk of my position as a baseball broadcaster, I'll take this to the bank. The best sport to watch in person is hockey.
Okay.
Hockey in person is just such, it's the best sports viewing experience. Now, you can take that two ways. You could say that hockey in person is better than any other sport in person. Or you can say watching hockey on TV.
As Sermonelli sends one the other way, and it's gone for Missoula's 4th homer of the night. His 9th this season, and it's now 7-1.
So you can either say that hockey's just better to see in person than any other, or you can say that between watching a sport on TV or being there, that hockey is the best spectator sport. Because for baseball, you can watch baseball comfortably on a TV. You can watch it comfortably on in stadium. But hockey in person, and of course, as a Sharks fan, I'm talking about going to Sharks games, but hockey in person for me is the best sport to see in person live. And you can take that to the bank, brought to you by Columbia Bank.
I think we're not including baseball in this list, but I think my top 3 sports to watch in person, I would agree. This is no particular order, but I would agree hockey is in the top 3. I'm going to say basketball, and I'm going to actually say tennis as the other one. I think tennis in person, very fascinating.
I certainly think there's something about the one-on-one, I'm better than you. We're going head-to-head. It's just the two of us.
Yeah, I mean, I went to the DC Open last year. Was it? Yeah, it was last year. Got to see Venus make a comeback, a brief comeback. This time Winners takes charge. And I tell you what, that ball just has everyone mesmerized when you're there in person. just like a hockey puck at a hockey game.
Hey, over here.
There's someone in the chat throwing shade about how I eat my cereal, which again, I don't understand why anyone wants to eat cereal soggy.
We have a challenge here from Vargas.
After review, the call of a strike is confirmed a strike. The Missoula Paddleheads have no challenges left.
That fan clearly did not forget your answer about dry cereal.
You're with me though. You
no,
don't want
I
to
am.
eat soggy cereal either.
No, I don't like soggy cereal. I mean, you can put just a drop or two.
And look, I understand. If you're someone who likes some Cinnamon Toast Crunch and you pour the milk in, the milk kind of gets that like little horchata taste, like, all right, I see what's going on. But the tactile response from biting into a soggy like cornflake?
No.
No, that's not an experience I want.
There's certain other cereals that just don't work well also with milk. Like not that I eat Fruit Loops anymore, but I don't want milk with soggy Fruit Loops and just that as a mush.
Now, for those of you in Missoula who have no idea what's going on, welcome to Oakland Ballers Baseball.
We had this debate a couple of weeks ago, I think, or it was a Take It to the Bank.
Yes.
And I had said that dry cereal.
Yes, it was you that brought this up even.
Yeah, this was my food hot take that dry cereal tastes better than cereal with milk. Because A, the flakes or whatever cereal you're eating doesn't get soggy. And then B, as Vargas rolls it to Winters at first, B, the milk at the end doesn't taste distorted.
And I couldn't believe it because this has been my cross to bear for most of my child and adult life. And for you to come in out of nowhere, it just warmed the cockles of my heart.
My family always thought I was crazy that I didn't pour milk into my cereal. Now they know that I have some support here.
Anyway, a long story short, hockey is the best sport to see in person.
Nice play by Blythe to run down that liner from Yukamoto. Sermonelli goes deep here in the fifth, and it's now a 6-run lead for the Paddleheads. Oakland will send Crawford, Santos, and Leahy to the plate. Halfway home here in Oakland on Ballers TV.
Pastime Tattoo in downtown San Leandro. We don't just tattoo people, we change lives.
For instance, we have a client. His name's Chip. Before coming to Pastime Tattoo, his life was a mess. He was drinking too much,
Life left him, he was hanging around the wrong crowd,
getting in trouble with the law,
but then he started coming to Pastime Tattoo.
getting tattooed all the time.
And now, well, I know he still has all those problems,
But he looks a whole lot cooler by his team.
You too can have your life changed for the better. Come to Pastime Tattoo, 1394 East 14th Street, downtown San Leandro. Open noon to 8 daily.
Casey, what are you doing on the bike? You're not Lance Armstrong. Casey Black.
Wait a minute. He's taking the bullpen. Where are they going?
Oh, wait. Let's hot dogs? Is this the hot dog dogs? Hey, baby, man, it's me.
Halfway home here on this Tuesday night in West Oakland. The first of our final 6 home games in 2026. Ballers trail by 6 as Ethan Crawford leads off. Crawford, Santos, Leahy. 9-1-2 against Jackson. This is Ethan's first start this year behind the plate. He has been a DH a couple of times this season, but not behind a dish. And here he rolls one sharply in the left. It's his second hit this season with the Ballers. Collected his very first during the road trip in Long Beach. The players made sure to grab the ball for him. Even though that wasn't his first pro hit, but it was his first hit as a baller. Ball that has equally enough meaning to his first pro hit, him being a Bay Area native from Tiburon. Santos is hoping that the ball will not find him in this plate appearance. He's been hit twice.
Yeah, if Isai gets hit for a 3rd straight at bat, then there's no Christmas cards coming to the Jackson household.
1-2.
That's a perfect pitch. Left on left, and you're hitting that spot.
Well, this is Jackson's 3rd start against the Ballers. Long hole, still plenty of time on the pitch clock. And this is sent out of play. He did deliver a quality start. The last time he faced Oakland, that was back in Missoula. 6 innings, 3 runs, 7 strikeouts for the lefty. It was a much shorter start the last time he was here at Raimondi. Still 1-2.
The pitch count is still pretty good. That was just pitch 71. So right now, he's pitching exceptionally well. Could see him go into the 6th, if not later. This is a team right now that is in pole position for that final playoff spot.
Could be a pair. Good to Bermudez, and then not enough on that relay throw. So a fielder's choice brings up Leahy.
Yeah, but the way Bermudez was coming across the bag, he's got the strong arm, but it just happened all a little too slowly. And then once that ball bounces, Isai's beating it out by half a step. Ballers need a big hit, though.
A lefty killer in Leahy, who up to this point, Jackson has had his number. He has struck him out twice, both swinging. But coming into the night, Leahy with a batting average of .393 against Southpaws. Two and 0.
Fans, we are also powered by the Rally Drone.
back 2-1. Boy, another great sunset tonight.
Oh, yeah. You said cotton candy clouds. It's certainly the color when I think of cotton candy, which is sort of the pink and the blue.
The clouds are wispy tonight. It's like the end strands of a cotton candy.
End strands, huh?
Yeah, like the
Yeah, no,
the
I
end,
got you.
you know?
The little fluff.
Yeah, the fluff. You're not getting the meat of it. It's like the end of the. If there was any meats of cotton candy. The base of the cotton candy. I didn't think we'd be dissecting cotton candy anatomy today.
How about candy floss? That's what the preferred term is in England. Fairy floss? Ken says fairy floss for. Oh, Australian. Very interesting.
That's what they call cotton candy?
Apparently. I'll take Ken's word for it.
Two and 2. 6-run lead for Missoula. Oh, what a take. And there's no challenges left for Missoula.
I don't know how you take 93 2/10 of an inch below the zone like Leahy just did there.
See if Santos runs at first base. He does not. And Leahy drills it to left center field. The lefty killer does it again against the lefty. A 2-run shot, number 13. And it's a 4-run game.
It's the 165th Ballers home run on our Sonic home run tracker. And we said they needed a big hit. There's one there. It scores Isai Santos' second run of the game. And we're back to a 4-run deficit. It kind of has the feel of the Ballers were down 7. They were down 5. They were down 4, down 6, down to 3. And we just went through a game like this on Sunday. We know that this is a team that is not afraid to hit down by multiple runs.
That is a fair ball and easy for Casarilla. 2 down. Well, they've had to play a lot of catch-up the last 3 games. Overcoming an 8-run deficit on Saturday. Nearly overcoming a 7-run deficit on Sunday. And deficit in this game has been 6 for them. So a 4-run game. Here's Blythe.
Hey, pitcher, at least you didn't hit him.
It's probably not how they would prefer to play, but they are accustomed to this type of play the last couple of nights. 0-2. Took 6 of 9 against 2 of the best teams in the Pioneer League, Long Beach and Modesto. Those two are squaring off right now as we speak.
Think about Nick Leahy, too. He often hits home runs in bunches. It's 3 home runs in 4 games now.
Light sends one deep. Right center field, Apodaca watches it fly. Stay hot, Noah Blythe. Number 15 pulls Oakland within 3.
166 on our Sonic Internet home run tracker. And boy, was that an impressive shot or what, to send a ball to right center field at this time of night right now. That cut through any marine layer that would have otherwise knocked that down. 381 off that light pole. Look at a big smile for Blythe as well.
Well, this was a guy coming in, batting .429. He batted .429 in the series against Modesto. 12 for 28. He is seeing the ball extremely well towards these final couple of weeks. He wouldn't have joined the team so early, perhaps, if his college eligibility wasn't denied. There's the 0-2.
About 94 there from Jackson. It's a great point on Blythe, though, because this is a guy that's going to play a full Pioneer League season, day 1 to day 96. Just watching the center field camera, and I'm sure you all at home are as well. And she's struggling out there, and it's fortunately something we're going to try to fix while we're on the air. I don't know if we will be able to.
Sanford goes down swinging. The Ballers score 3 on 2 home runs. Leahy and Blythe both go deep. 6th inning coming up. It's a 3-run game here in Oakland.
Sponsored by Mercado in Sacramento. Official auto accident jerseys of the Ballers. Work sacks on today's back. Casey, are you ready? I gotta wait.
And this is series 15-0. Representing Team Green, the undefeated Ice Cold King. Representing Team Gold, Oakland Skates defenseman. Oh, this is going to be a clash of the ages in 3, 2, 1, go!
Well, Oakland trailed by as many as 6, and now they've cut that deficit in half. A 3-run Paddleheads lead. Game 1 of this 3-game set between Oakland and Missoula. Here with Kwok, Tyler Peterson. Thanks for joining us. Christian Diaz still in the ball game. Trying to go a 6th inning tonight. Bermudez, Kazuski, and Good dude up. It's a quick 0-2. Diaz records an out in this 5th. It'll be his longest start with Oakland. Five innings last Wednesday against Modesto. He's actually gone 5 innings 3 times since entering the rotation. Two and 2. .86 pitches and 53 have been strikes. And there is activity in the bullpen for Oakland. Still 2 and 2. Looks like Brady Chavez, the rookie out of Sacramento State, is getting warm. A little high, full count.
Well, it's got to be a strike from Christian. Your offense gets you a couple of runs. You cannot start this inning off with a free pass.
That's high for ball 4. Third one that he's issued today. And here is Kazuski. Let's take a look at our out-of-town scoreboard. Well, we were keeping a close eye on that Ogden-Billings game, and right now Billings, a 1-run lead on Ogden in the top of the 9th. It is 9-8 Mustangs. Kazuski shows bunts. Let this roll foul, Jeter. There you go.
Almost a beauty there.
Raptors have the tying run at third base with 2 down.
It's a game Oakland needs to have.
And Ogden held a 3-0 lead through 3. Great Falls leading 9-8 on Boise in the bottom of the 7th. Yuba Sutter is blowing out Idaho Falls 12-3 in the top of the 7th.
Actually, it's a win Ogden needs as well, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
It's interesting, though, because Ogden needs to win to have a better overall record than Missoula, but Ogden needs Billings to win so that Billings can have a wild card scenario so Ogden can get in.
Right. 15-2, Glacier defeats Red Pocket.
Whoop.
And Long Beach and Modesto are even at 1 in the bottom of the 4th, but the going keeps getting tougher for Red Pocket. Now 32 straight losses. Shallow center. Santos is there. One away.
We got a great note from Jeff Safford, who told us that the Pioneer League partner, or excuse me, the MLB Partner League record for most losses came in 2022 with the Empire State Grays of the Frontier. 35 straight losses. That also was the travel team.
Here comes Aaron Miles. Diaz at 93 pitches, and Aaron is going to make a pitching change. So Diaz does record his longest start as a baller, but against the shortstop Good, Diaz will depart. Diaz out, Chavez in when we come back. 3-run game here on Ballers TV.
Now pitching for the Oakland Ballers, number 17, Brady Chavez. This pitching change brought to you by Ballers. And now it's time for the cap shuffle. Eyes to the video board now. Put on your glasses. Put your contacts in. Get ready.
Here we go.
from Vermont.com. Reminder fans, at the plate is Elliot Good, and he is the
Brady Chavez is hoping to replicate his outing from Saturday against Modesto, where he went a season-high 3 scoreless. He comes in, inherits a man on first with 1 down in the 6th for the starting right-hander Christian Diaz. With Missoula ahead by 3. It's Elliot Good, the batter. Former Ogden Raptor hit a grand slam back in the 2nd. And he wasn't quite so pleased with that call from Ricardo Rodriguez.
This is a different player, right? This is not the same player that played for the Raptors. Is it the same Good?
I think so. Runner goes. Pitch is in the dirt, and it's a stolen base for Bermudez.
I beg your pardon, it is. I was under the impression it was a different player. Oh, Elliot Good was probably the best defensive shortstop in the league last year.
And he could swing it too. Well, you mentioned he was in Sioux City before eventually joining Missoula.
Yeah, I had him confused for another player. You're absolutely right.
That is bounced foul. 2-2.
He was, I should have let off the broadcast by saying he was awesome for Ogden last year. Just an incredible player. That's
someone you saw in that playoff series.
Heck of a pickup for Missoula. I had him confused for another player.
Two. Broken bat. Ibarra, spin, throw, got him. Two away. Nice footwork from Ibarra, who's been playing mostly first, and this is just his 4th start at 3rd. Enzo Apodaca, the batter. Strike 1. Well, for Christian Diaz, look, I don't think you're too upset about the home runs, but you're going to look at those 2 walks in the 2nd that led to the grand slam as the ones that hurt. He does record his longest start as a baller. Five in the 3rd innings. One hopper to O'Sullivan. Inning over. Chavez gets the final 2 outs. And we go to the bottom of the 6th with the Ballers down by 3. O'Sullivan, Winters, Moore, do up on Ballers TV.
So do your prices. I'm out. We're cheap, just like your coverage.
We're Red Pocket, your new ultimate cell carrier. Only we give you all 3. No price increases, 2-unit care, and all major networks for your best 5G coverage.
What's your ask?
$10.
You've got the deal. Switch to Red Pocket. Like me, your new ultimate cell phone.
It's time for the noise meter! So we need every single section, every single person to make noise for their section. All right? You don't want to be the quietest. You want to be the loudest at Romani Park, so go!
Last of the 6. Nice work done by Diaz and Chavez. Get through that top half, and Brendan O'Sullivan will lead things off with Oakland down by 3. Final homestand of the regular season. Well, Billings and Ogden, final score 9-8 Mustangs. They come from behind down 3 for their 60th win of the year.
Even if they won every game the rest of the year, they wouldn't hit Oakland's 73. It's just crazy. The Mustangs have just been totally unstoppable the whole year, despite that.
They've been a juggernaut.
Yeah, it just goes to show you what a year the Ballers had last year to finish 73-23.
Strike 3 to O'Sullivan. And for Jackson, his 6th strikeout.
94 pitches for Jackson. They've got some action in the bullpen. In a 3-run game, you're trying to get Jackson through this 6th inning, turn it over to the bridge. And Taubensee has been real good for them in the 9th. Jackson's been on fire today.
Oh, that might have gotten the piece of Ricardo Rodriguez. I think it did.
He went all the way through, I think, and Matthew McElroy is come over just to have a look-see here.
Are the fingers intact?
Better on the arm than the hand.
Looks like it got him right on that forearm there. And look, Vargas was setting up on the outside. That pitch missed inside, leaving the arm a little bit exposed. Ricardo says, let's play on. Hey, speaking of that 2025 team, Gabe Tanner and Noah Milliken reuniting in Fredericksburg over the weekend. Two were able to catch up after the Cannonballers visited the Fred Nats in Fredericksburg, Virginia. Oh, that is strike 3 called. A late call from Rodriguez, and that appeared to catch Winters by surprise.
That's 3 fastballs. Jackson goes to the same spot 3 times. Winters lets all 3 go by. Back-to-back strikeouts looking in the inning.
Here's more. So 7 strikeouts for Jackson. Talked about the strikeout numbers. 80 and 83 innings coming in. Up the middle for Bermudez. And it's a 1-2-3-6. For Jackson, 7th inning coming up. It's 7-4 Missoula.
Last call. This is your last call for all alcohol and concessions. Alcohol and concession sales will end at the first pitch of the 8th inning, so plan accordingly. Cold drink and some delicious food. Down to you, Casey.
Tarek, I have very exciting news. For the first time ever, we have Ballers visors in the merch booth. It's a hat, but it has an opening at the top. It's very innovative. Also, all the jerseys are back in stock. So we got Boleteros, we got Green Oakland, we got Oakland Stands here. Too Short will be here signing autographs on Thursday, so you might want to get them ahead of time. Come on down to the merch booth right now to get all of your Ballers merch. As far as I'm concerned.
Ballers fans, check out the free agent section in left field. It's a safe place for like-minded Ballers fans to find love, sweet love. Now singles aren't limited to new at Ramadi Park with the free agent section. Go, delete Bumble, delete Tinder, delete Hinge, or amateur. Go get yourself out there to the free agent section and meet your future wife or husband.
Seventh inning here from West Oakland. Just waiting for a few members of our groundskeeping crew to finish up behind third base. Anthony and his crew always doing a great job all season long. They've put in lots of long hours to get this field into tip-top shape. Clem, Sermonelli, and Casarilla. Chavez has to face the heart of the lineup. Trying to keep this a 3-run game. Oakland trailed by as many as 6. They have had to play catch-up the last 3 games.
Well, they've caught up the last 2 and had the lead in the last 2. Not when everything was said and done, but
8 runs on Saturday and 7 runs Sunday. I mean, they were 3 outs away from completing that victory on Sunday, that potential Sunday sweeper. Line shots, and that is run down by Sanford.
a little too late in the night for Clem to try to take on left field. We can get this 90 minutes ago, maybe even an hour, it's going to go out, but not now that the sun has set.
One out for Bryce Sermonelli.
Welcome to heavy air.
Yeah.
Which
it's
is about
dense.
as oxymoronic a sounding term as you can find.
It is dense now. Because we've had a couple of warm days the last couple of days, but back in the familiar settings of August evening baseball.
Well, it got into the 70s today, but it's going to feel quite chilly right now.
Sullivan has to get rid of it quickly, and he does. Well, Sunday afternoon, I think first pitch was about 77, 78. It did not feel like 78 here on Sunday. It felt like it was 10 degrees warmer.
Here comes Jimmy Dietrich out, and this, I think, is just to give Tyler Bates some time to warm up. I imagine.
Well, Casarilla is at the plate, but then you have Vargas, a lefty, Yukamoto, a lefty, and then Bermudez, he's a switch hitter. And then Kazuski, also a lefty. So perhaps outs or no out? Is this Chavez's last batter? Bates coming in no matter what.
It could be. And certainly Jimmy giving Tyler enough time to warm up here.
Bates is the only lefty reliever in the bullpen. for Oakland. Chavez versus Casarilla. Going to try to keep the ball down on Casarilla, who launched his 30th homer of the year back in the third.
He's one of 3 now at 30, right?
Yes. He, Justin Trimble, and Jeter Ibarra. Right now, the 3 members of the 30 home run club.
Just going to take a peek, too. Idaho Falls is down 12-6 to Yuba right now, which is a loss they can ill afford right now. Trimble is 3 for 4 with a home run.
Broken bat, grounder. O'Sullivan throws him out. Brady Chavez faces 5 batters. He retires all 5. Time to stretch here at Raimondi. It's our Planet Fitness 7th inning stretch. 7-4 Paddleheads. It's the Planet Fitness 7th inning stretch. Your 7th inning stretch brought to you by Planet Fitness. And we're going to have a pinch hitter for Ethan Crawford to lead off the 7th. It is Jaden Kalora to bat for Crawford here in the 7th.
And he will stay in this game after he bats for Ethan Crawford.
The new pitcher for Missoula is Brock Lambert. Nice job from Jaron Jackson tonight. 6 innings, 5 hits, 4 runs, 2 walks, and 7 strikeouts.
It wasn't a quality start, but it felt like one.
Yeah. Much better outing since the last time he was here. Flora's going to use a challenge. Oakland has 1 left.
Being challenged. The call of a strike is being overturned to a ball. The Oakland Ballers have 1 challenge remaining.
1 left for Oakland, none left for Missoula.
Well, JC had to be sure. If you're going to use that last challenge in a 3-run game to lead off the 7th, you've got to be sure.
Well, not only gutsy to use it here, but just your second pitch seen off the bench, too. It's a 3-ball count.
I think maybe to Kalura, takes the first fastball, it's called a ball. Takes the next one, in about the same spot, it gets called a strike. Well, Kalura wants to know if that is in or out.
Ball 4. Lambert not pleased, leadoff walk. Lambert is a rookie out of Houston Christian. 25th appearance for him. 19 innings, 16 strikeouts, an ERA of just above 7.5. And here comes his catcher, Vargas.
I don't know if they're looking at a sheet, because there was something, and it might just be a hitter's cheat sheet rather than a what count we're going to use sheet. So this could be more about strategy rather than, oh, we're doing second sign plus strike count, you know, whatever it is. This is a guy who's been on base 3 times. He's 0 for 1. Isai's looking to do damage. He's been hit twice.
Tying run is on deck in Leahy. Oh, and 1.
And look, that's the last man they have off the bench, Kalura, who is at 100% right now. Johnstone, Rogers, and Smith all are nursing some knocks. He certainly throws hard.
23-year-old from Shreveport, Louisiana. Two and 1. Missoula has had to retool its staff over the course of this season. There were several long games that they had to go through at the end of that first half. Isai got a dead red heater. Just a bit late, 3 and 2.
I love that too. I mean, that you've got a guy up there who has got 16 bombs because he knows when to swing, not just what to swing at. He gets a pitch right down the middle of the plate. He was waiting for it.
Did he go? Oh no! Oh no! Blake Dempsey says he went. And he's telling Aaron, don't come out here.
And here's the thing, look. He might have gone, he might not have gone, and he did not go, but you cannot make that call from second base. It's not a spot as an umpire where you have any... Oh, and James has just been thrown out.
James Harris has just been ejected. He is letting Blake Dempsey hear it at second base. I mean, that's a horrible call.
And we've said it consistently all year because the umpire is really in an impossible position. I mean, you really have to get the bat head out far enough for someone to make a call at second. I mean, we have the ability to look at this replay.
Aaron's got the best view, too, at third base.
If you ring a guy up when you're standing at third base on that check swing, then you can live with it. It is so hard to overturn an umpire's call behind home plate at second base. I just don't think that is a spot for Blake Dempsey to make any call other than what's already at the plate.
Basically, look,
I think that's the first time
Yeah.
in years that I have seen an umpire at second overturn a call at home.
Well, look, if you don't have the most definitive view, that's just an instance where you have to leave it, I think. And now Leahy's going to use a challenge.
After review, the call of a strike is confirmed a strike.
Oakland is out.
Most of that ball was beneath the zone, but it did clip the zone, so it's a strike. Right now, it's all going against Oakland. And that was the last challenge.
So we are in the hands of Ricardo Rodriguez moving forward. Meanwhile, Lambert just pouring in heat here on Leahy, 1-2.
I think Reed Butts has taken over duties at first base for James.
Yep. Reed has grabbed the helmet.
Senior member of the squad.
One and two. It's a good take. 2-2.
Well, Aaron has never been ejected from a ball game. So I think James has taken the ejection from Aaron there.
Yeah. Coming to his defense. That is a little high. Full count. Slow tapper. Good. Makes the play. Laura to second, 2 down. But instead of potentially having men at second and third with 1 out, runner on second, 2 down for Ibarra. Jeter 1 for 3. Well, now Justin Trimble, you said he homered, right?
He did.
So he's 1 away from matching Jeter. If you include his 2 home runs in Oakland, he had 31 coming into the night, now with 32. Slaps it foul. Seven, 4 Paddleheads. 2 outs, bottom 7.
Well, right now, Oakland is looking for something to go its way. And the recipient of a tough call and an overturned challenge.
2-2. Well, Jeter should get pretty good pitch to hit with Blythe on deck, and I don't think Lambert wants to bring the tying run to the plate. Oakland has trailed by as many as 6 in this game. And he got him. Side retired. Lambert escapes. We go to the 8th. It is 7-4 Missoula.
Representing Team Green is Malcolm. Representing Team Gold is Dylan. And we're going to do a little 2v2. Malcolm, your team's up first. Green up first. Let's go. This is the music they requested, by the way. We don't just normally play this here. I don't know about that. Team Green back in. Let's see it. Go back in, Team Green.
It's the top of inning 8. Welcome back to Ballers Baseball here on Ballers TV as it's game 1 of 3 against the Paddleheads. We've got a close one, folks. It's 7-4 Missoula with 2 innings remaining on this Tuesday evening. Tyler Bates, the new man on the mound for Oakland, the lone lefty in their bullpen. 2-0 this year in 13 appearances. He struck out 12, but he has walked 12 as well. Batter's only hitting .259 against them. He has a 5.87 ERA. He'll face a few lefties in Vargas, Yukimoto, and the switch hitter Bermudez. Kalura stays in the game. He is Oakland's catcher for the rest of the way. Vargas is 1 for 3 with a home run and a single. The first pitch is a strike. Big breaking ball from Bates. Well, for Oakland's hitters, Jeter took 2 fastballs that were in the zone, and it was the full ball in the zone. Leahy took one that clipped the zone, and now 2 breaking balls in the zone to Vargas. I mention this to say Oakland needs to win or lose swinging. You cannot sit back on the luxury of a challenge anymore. Neither can Missoula. 0-2 curveball, high and away. And Bates might just keep throwing Vargas curveballs until he decides to swing at one. It's the fastball, and it's fouled away. That's a great spot for that, too. That was up and in.
And that fastball looked to explode out of the hand because of the previous couple of breaking balls he had thrown to Vargas.
1-2 is tapped back to Bates. He can take his time, and there's one away. One out for Yukimoto. Now, Oakland will start with Noah Blythe in the 8th, then have Sanford and O'Sullivan. Blythe probably having the best offensive night of any baller, who's doubled in a run, and he's got that solo shot. Yukimoto trying to almost aim it down the left field line. Michael Schlack is going to go get that ball himself, but is now sending a member of his dugout down the way. 0-1. Oh, that's a beautiful fastball on the outside corner. I mean, just perfect. 88 with 2-seam move it. Half of that ball in the zone, half of the ball out the zone, and it's 0-2. Too high. Yukimoto has one of the smallest strike zones in the Pioneer League. He stands at 5'6". Breaking ball toward O'Sullivan. There's 2 outs. Boy, look, we missed Tremaine Cobb. Brennan O'Sullivan, though, has played one heck of a shortstop in his absence. I mean, he has the arm to play that position, and he has the footwork and glove to play it as well.
I also like his internal clock. He knows exactly when to get rid of that ball, knows the runners, if they're fast, or if he maybe has time to get a little extra shuffle in there for the throw, but he has a good internal clock too.
How's that brought?
It's pretty good. I bit the bullet today. I've been trying to, just wait. Sometimes I'm not so hungry, but I couldn't help myself today.
0-1 to Bermudez, who bats from the right side for the first time tonight. And he'll take first. He's been on base 3 times. He's 0 for 1 without a hit. That'll bring out the lefty in Kazuski.
The center fielder number 1, Mike Kazuski.
Kazuski has walked and scored. Otherwise, popped up down the left field line on a nice play made by Jeter Ibarra. And flied out to center. First pitch, a strike. That is a beautiful pitch. It's on the swing from Kazuski. It's 0-2. Bates! Strike 3 called! And the inning is over. We go to the bottom of the 8th. 7-4, Paddleheads lead.
It is time to crown our Ballers fan of the game. And up here, I am in left field, and I'm looking for a fan. I'm heading down here, and you know, I gotta get this championship ring to the birthday boy, Malcolm. You are the Ballers fan of the game. Look over there, camera's right there. Scrappy, out of the way. Show that off.
To lose this one? No. Here's what's about to happen. The greatest comeback in the history of baseball. We've proven time and time again, we will come back. But we can't do it alone. We're going to need your help. Us on the field and you in the stands. We need you to get loud, real loud. We feed off your energy, so you got to bring it right now. Come on, Oakland. Oakland, make some noise. Come on, Ballers fans. You can do better than that. Let me hear you say it.
Ritter Steinman, the new righty on the mound for Missoula. Jaron Jackson got them 6, and they're trying to bring out the 7th and now 8th and maybe their 9th. Brock Lambert, a fairly clean 7th, although it got a little weird. Ritter Steinman, the next one up here in the 8th. Steinman, 28th appearance now, a 7.91 ERA, 2-2 on the year. He'll face Blythe. First pitch, fastball at 88. Steinman from, it says Orville, California. Is that not be Oroville, California? Kansas Wesleyan University. Was last on the Billings Mustangs. 1-1 the count. Is 24 years old, 6'3", 195. A double and a homer for Blythe tonight as he takes a big swing at a breaking ball that was out there for the hammering.
That was a mistake from Steinman.
It's a 1-2 to Blythe. That's a good protective swing. Tried to front door him.
Let's go, Oakland! Let's go, Oakland!
Just off the plate. Blythe hangs in there.
I don't know how Noah Blythe took that pitch. I mean, that is 92 on the blank. Outside edge.
Don't take that pitch. Don't do it. Now that's a good take there. 3-2. He's worked the count full. Steinman listens to the pitch comm. And Blythe hangs in there. Now that was a really, oh my word. Oh my word. The ball is stuck in between the guide wire and the top of the net.
Look at that.
That has got to be impossible. I don't know if our high home camera can get a picture of that, but after this pitch. That is impossible. Blythe sends a ball high in the air to right field. Apodaca is at the track, and he makes the catch. Can our high home operator get a shot of that baseball, which is stuck in the fence? Wow.
I mean, it is wedged in there. And that might be up there for maybe tomorrow.
Oh, that's never coming down.
It's got to hit like right below the ball. Like, I think for it to have any chance, you don't have to hit it directly on, but maybe just what, like a right below it or right to the left or right.
It's a quick 0-2 to Sanford. Mitchell today is 0 for 3. See if we can get a shot of that ball after this batter. Sanford to left field, high and deep, and gone! Got 91 right down the pipe and sends it out of Raimondi. We've got ourselves a 2-run ball game.
On our Sonic Internet home run tracker, the 167th this season. 2-strike approach. He's going the other way. Lets it get in deep. Pucks deep, shall we say?
Try that again. What?
Have you heard the saying? Get pucks deep?
Oh, yeah. Get him deep.
Get him
behind.
deep?
Yeah. Get pucks to the net.
So, I don't know. I'm probably stretching a little bit, but saw it deep and took it the other way.
And now O'Sullivan will flip one into right field. That brings the tying run to home plate in the form of Joey Winters.
The first baseman, number 35, Joey Winters.
Winters today has walked, hit into a double play, and struck out looking. And now Vargas is going to have a chat. And this is Easton Barnes, it looks like, the assistant coach. I'm going to see if we can get our camera operator, PETA, to take a shot of that baseball. Maybe not. Alexis, if we can see that baseball, if it's on, I don't know. All right. Alexis, let's get a shot of high home camera, because I want to look at where this baseball is. The high home camera that's on the baseball. Do you have it? Or not? All right. Just it's okay. Let's get back to the more important things at hand. The Winters at bat. against Steinman. First pitch, Winters, a high chopper. It's picked up by the first baseman. Slung off of the glove of the shortstop. Off of the glove of good. Fielder's choice, E6. Oh, shades of Saturday afternoon. That was a bullet from Casarilla, who is a third baseman by trade, and it's off of the glove of good. It was a little bit high, but that is a ball that practically hit him in the webbing. Now Tristan Moore, now Michael Schlack, and there will be no more Ritter Steinman in this game. We'll take a break, we'll come back. It looks like Taubensee in for the save in a 2-run ball game.
Ladies and gentlemen, Scrappy the Valley Pasta! Scrappy's a big White Stripes fan. He and Jack White are best friends. Scrappy may not be able to talk, but he did text me. He told me to tell you he wants you all to stay loud. We need you all to come on.
There's a shot of that baseball stuck in between the wire. The ball that Noah Blythe hit. I don't know how on earth that is lodged there, how it's staying there. It's one of the more wild things we've seen in a long time. We're going to have a pinch runner at first. It's Logan Johnstone, who will run for Winters, but not stay in the game after. It'll be Moore at the plate against the new pitcher, the lefty, Matt Taubensee.
Taubensee 6'5", 240 pounds out of Orlando, and he's had real good numbers this year. 72 strikeouts in 41 in the third innings.
First pitch to Moore is swung on and missed. He chased the high fastball. Moore, Kalura on deck, Santos in the hole. This is a save situation for Taubensee, and he has 8 of them this year for Missoula. It's an 0-2 count to Moore. Moore swings and misses. Fastball at 91 right by him. 3 pitches for Taubensee to pick up the K. The runner at third, O'Sullivan, should have been out on the ball to the second baseman, and now it's going to be Connor Smith, who will bat for Kalura in a single-use batter.
Your attention, please. Now pinch hitting for the Oakland
Like we saw on Sunday.
Yep.
40, Connor Smith.
Kalura will catch the ninth, and then potentially, if he were to bat again in the ninth, be eligible to take that at bat. So they'll get the righty in Smith to face Taubensee in a situation where Smith can give Oakland the lead if he's able to find the other side of the fence. Smith at .240 this year, 5 home runs, 16 driven in. First pitch is down and in at 91. Speed at first in Johnstone. One and one. You can just make out on that right hand the protective wrap on that finger for Smith, who can hit, but right now can't throw due to the broken fingernail. He'll have to battle now, down 1-2. Taubensee throwing like a closer with no fear, coming right after hitters. And does that hit Smith? No. It was in and out of the glove of Vargas, but it got awfully close to that belt buckle.
Wow.
That was just going to be a challenge fastball that Taubensee held on just milliseconds too long for. Two. Smith broken bat, and it's into right field for a base hit. That's an RBI single. A broken bat, squib past the first baseman. It scores O'Sullivan. It's an unearned run on the line of Steinman.
Are you surprised Casarilla didn't go after that ball? I mean, he's holding the runner at first. It was sort of in that no man's land maybe between the second baseman Bermudez and Casarilla.
It's a 1-run ball game in the 8th. Santos takes in the dirt. So that run that scored was due to the ball that Good could not catch at second base. And now Vargas needs just a moment after blocking that last one. For whatever Oakland can still believe in for its mathematical viability as a playoff team, wins against the team you're chasing are paramount. They're playing like a playoff team. They most likely will not see that come to fruition just because the odds that are against them. But boy, have they been playing inspired baseball lately. It's a 1-1 to Santos. High and maybe away. It's inside.
Wow. Three and one.
And now what? Now Ricardo is having something to say with David Peterson.
Or is that Schlacht?
Is that Schlacht?
Schlacht is hot. He is irate at that ball 3 call inside.
(3-1). That is off the plate for ball 4. They're loaded for Leahy. I don't care what the numbers say. There is no one on this team you would rather have in this situation than Nick Leahy against the lefty. He's homered once in this game already, off of a lefty. That was Jackson back in the 5th. He's 1 for 4. Taubensie's first pitch is way inside, and it almost hits Leahy in the foot. Did it hit Leahy in the foot? Aaron says it did. Leahy says it did. Leahy's looking for help. Aaron has something to say to Ricardo Rodriguez, and he is telling Ricardo, get some help. Now, listen, I said I don't know how Blake Dempsey could have overturned a call from second base. I don't know how one of these base umpires will get this call overturned. Someone might be ejected after we get what's coming from this meeting.
I mean, he went down in a heap at the plate.
Tony Prater or Blake Dempsey. And we got nothing here. Leahy's got to be careful. Aaron is going to have the conversation. He'll talk with Ricardo Rodriguez. He'll talk with Tony Prater. Blake Dempsey will be in the background listening.
Hard to tell.
I can't see anything there.
But it looks like Leahy's favoring that front foot, so it must have caught him in that back foot there.
It's getting quite dramatic here at Raimondi. And for others tuning in late into this game after their ball games have ended, a rather close one. Fouled away. 92 right down the pipe. Ballers have 2 in the inning. A homer from Sanford, an RBI single by the pinch hitter Smith. Big cut and a miss, 93 up and in. Leahy is going to take his time out. If you're Taubenzie, who has been just throwing in these 92, 93 mile-an-hour fastballs, do you go for something else, get the hitter off balance, or do you try to blow him away? 1 and 2. That's out to right field. It chases back Apodaca. He is there. He will make the catch. And we go to the 9th. We have a 1-run ball game and a good finish to come on Ballers TV.
Number 33, Nathan Jordan. This pitch and change brought to you by Marks.
Well, if you like drama, Scott, we've got drama for you. Here in the 9th, Nathan Darden, the new right-hander for Oakland, to take over in a 1-run ball game. It's been like this all weekend when Modesto was in town, and this homestand continues to deliver exciting finishes. Darden will face Good, Apodaca, and Klemp. 6 games for Nathan Darden. 9 2/3 innings, 10 strikeouts, 8 walks. He brings the fire, and the first pitch is high and away at 93.
There you go.
94 for strike 1. Taubensee in that 8th. Not that it will really come into play, because he will be in it for the rest of this game. It's fouled away. Through a total of 17 pitches. And I'm sure he has another good 17 in him in the 9th inning. Winters back in the game at first. Kalura back in the game at home plate. 2-2. Darden, who was acquired from Red Pocket, has been quite good. 2-2 is flied out of play. Gareth, you had a great point in between innings regarding the James Harris suspension.
Well, if this game were to go into a knockout round, home run derby tiebreaker, James Harris would not be allowed to pitch to whoever the ballers send for the knockout round.
95 fouled away from Good. And we did see one knockout round this year in which Jimmy Dietrich threw. That was the first one of the year. James threw the rest, I'm pretty sure. At least that's what I wrote down. Would have been on the road, I do believe. Here's a 2-2. Sullivan with a nice play. You want consistency out of the shortstop position, and I'll say it again. We got so lucky with a guy like Trey, and it feels so good to have a guy like O'Sullivan that we can have a lot of confidence in behind him. Apodaca takes first pitch low. That first knockout round was at Glacier this year. 1-1. A crowd of 2,256 at its peak today. Probably just under 1,000 left here. Inside. Apodaca is 1 for 4 with a single coming back in the 2nd inning. And 1. Darden threw the last few outs of the 9th Sunday, gave up 3 hits and a home run. There is a strike, 93. I mean, at this point, this might just be a challenge fastball from Darden. We've seen Apodaca go deep at this ballpark. Full count. 95 into the glove of Winters for the 2nd out. That was a great pitch because not only does he rear back for the high velo, but that's a fastball up and in, definitely in the strike zone, but something tough for Apodaca to get around on.
No doubt, no doubt. And look, when you have 94, 95 heat, you got to harness it and just let it rip, especially late in this game.
Klemp takes strike 1. Now, he's 0 for 4, but beware.
116 runs batted in this year for him.
Right back to the same spot. It's strike 2. Darden trying to send his team to the 9th with a chance. Got him. 1 to tie. 2 to go home. Bottom of the 9th coming up next.
Wait, Scrappy. Scrappy, what are you doing? Scrappy, why are you running on the field? We're playing a game. Scrappy, what is going on? Come on, what is happening here?
Wait, Tarek. I know what's happening.
What's that?
Scrappy's becoming the rally boss. Security. You're never going to be able to stop Scrappy the rally boss.
Security cannot stop Scrappy.
Scrappy needs you all to make some
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the bottom of the 9th. 7-6 Missoula leads. I'm Tyler Peterson with Gareth Kwok. It'll be Ibarra, Blythe, and Sanford against Toppensee, who right now is 2 outs into a 5-out save. He allowed 1 inherited run to score in that 8th inning. High chopper. And that will sneak through! A second seeing eye single in as many innings, and Ibarra gets things started in the 9th.
He gets a first pitch breaking ball. And luckily, Bermudez, he's positioned a little bit more up the middle. It sneaks through into the hole. Ibarra's going to have to run here on first base, with most of the bench having already been used.
Strike 1 to Noah Blythe. Noah's got to hang in there right now.
Real quick,
use his time now.
Real quick tip of the cap to the bullpen. Just 1 base runner allowed from the 3 relievers tonight. Chavez, Bates, and Darden. Just 1.
Blythe is 2 for 4 with a home run and a double. He's driven in 2. In the dirt, Ibarra's going to try it. The new catcher, Gutierrez, fires to second. It's not in time. It's a wild pitch. What a great read by Ibarra. That is the new catcher, Sergio Gutierrez, who came in from the bullpen to catch this 9th inning. And that is just a read from Ibarra. Out of play. Coming right after Blythe. This is big boy baseball. 1-2. Up the middle, and that is a good job by Ibarra to stay at second. 1 out in the 9th. That'll bring up Mitchell Sanford. Fastball a little in on Noah. That's a pretty good swing. And just gets a piece of it.
That's good execution by Thomasy to jam him and induce the weak contact.
First pitch, strike. Swing and a miss, 0-2. It was a 2-strike home run for Sanford in the 8th. It was off of Steinman. He needs to try to put something in play. And he got him. Came right after him for the 2nd out. Brendan O'Sullivan will now take his turn. We're going to have a pinch runner.
Brock Mayer.
Brock Mayer will run at second base for Jeter Ibarra. And now more than ever, I want to see O'Sullivan put a ball in play so we can see Mayer run and try to score. It's 2 hits for O'Sullivan, including a trip around the bases, which he scored on an error in the 8th. He's also walked.
Well, luckily for Brock, with 2 outs, there's not much thinking that needs to be done on the base paths. He just needs to run as hard as he can if there is a base hit that sneaks through.
And he's got the sliding glove on as well. The final battle of this evening, Taubensee and O'Sullivan. And it's a wild swing and a miss. 0-1. Down to the wire. Swing and a miss again. I mean, these are just challenges from Taubensee right now, 92 and 93. And he's pitching without fear, which is what you want from a closer. It swung on a miss, and the Paddleheads win. What a way to finish this game by Missoula. Taubensee collects his 9th save, and they win 7-6. We'll take a break. The Ballers postgame show coming up after this break.
Open weekdays until 10 and weekends until 11. Grab a bite to eat and grab a drink, but please note our parking gates close 30 minutes after. Right now, so you want to move your car. Before you go and enjoy the amazing Prescott Park and all its offerings. Ballers fan, the season is almost over, and we want to see you as much as possible this week. Tomorrow we have an Aaron Miles bobblehead, and it's dinner off of Ballers, which sounds delicious. Thursday is Too Short, back at the ballpark. More hype for that. We're going to be sure to blow the whistle. Friday is Island Night. Saturday we have a car show and Stay Out's album release block party in Scrappy Town. And on Sunday, it's Fan Appreciation Day. Kids run the bases and sign autographs from players in the concourse. Get your tickets now at tickets.oaklandballers.com. Once again, the final score 7-6. Thank you so much for being here tonight at Ramadi Park. We appreciate each and every single one of you. We want to see you back each and every single one of those days on the screen. From all of us here at the Oakland Ballers, thank you so much. I'm Jared Mansari signing off. Whether you're getting home by bike, by walking, by protest, or by car, be sure to do so.
Well, it's a 1-run loss for Oakland today, but this homestand certainly has not disappointed as far as these close, exciting ball games have gone. Tyler Peterson and Gareth Kwok A game where, again, Oakland coming back. They have the winning run at the plate 3 times in the ninth. Just not enough to get it over the edge tonight.
And credit Matthew Tommonsey for bearing down. And my goodness, it was an effort at the end there where, hey, if I'm going to go down tonight, I'm going to go down with my best stuff. And he just went right at the teeth of the lineup with this fastball. You give Oakland credit for rallying behind once again. It was a 6-run deficit. It was 8 runs on Saturday, 7 runs on Sunday, and then 6 runs again today. But ultimately, the early hole was just too much for them to overcome, and they got to find a way tomorrow and the rest of the series to put up some early zeros and prevent them from having to claw back, which has been too much of the case the last few nights.
We're seeing 2 teams right now who, I mean, listen, we were talking about the Ballers this week as one of the better teams in this league right now. So you're looking at 2 teams that right now are at the pinnacle of their games. Missoula has to be with where they are in the standings. And for Oakland, they've put together a run of play that has put them in a position where you can look at their body of work in the last 2 weeks and say, this right now is a team to beat. So you've got 2 big clubs coming together to give us quite a ball game full time, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Jackson deserves the win today. Tobbensey deserves the save. Diaz was good, but did allow quite a few home runs. He allowed 4 in tonight's contest. Our proposition chicken players of the game, who do you got?
I'm going to go with, can the bullpen count all 3 of them? Why not? Why not all 3 of them? Brady Chavez, Tyler Bates, Nathan Darden. 3 2/3 hitless and scoreless innings of relief. They allowed just 1 base runner. Phenomenal job to just give Oakland, frankly, a chance in these late stages. I'm going to give the proposition chicken players of the game to the 3 bullpen members.
I will go with James Harris. James Harris is my proposition chicken player of the game for his ejection in the 8th inning. I don't know if James has been ejected before. I'm trying to think back a couple of years.
Yeah, that's a good one.
He hasn't had many chances to be, so I feel like he deserves prop chicken on us.
He said what Aaron did not want to say.
Yeah, exactly.
Tonight.
Well, we'll take a break. We'll come back on Ballers pregame, wrap up the night tonight as they drop the opener of this 3-game series against Missoula on Ballers TV. Welcome back to Ballers Baseball on Ballers TV. This is your Ballers postgame show, our last segment of the night. Let's wrap up the day that it was in the Pioneer League, August the 25th. The Boise Hawks with a late comeback at Great Falls win 11-10 to keep their hopes alive in a second half playoff race. The Billings Mustangs, much to the delight of Missoula, with a 9-8 win over the Ogden Raptors, held on in the bottom of the ninth despite allowing some late runs to Ogden. Glacier, as we told you previously, a 15-2 victory over Red Pocket. The Freebirds go into Idaho Falls to take on a Chuckers team that right now is just trying to keep pace with everyone else, and they win 14-9 over Idaho Falls. And in the top of the ninth, it's 3 in the eighth, 4 in the ninth for Long Beach, and it's now 8-3 Long Beach over the Modesto Roadsters, who had a couple of poor relief innings from Johan Castillo, who gave up 3, and Aaron Moreno, who gave up 4.
And that is a potential playoff series preview right there, right? Long Beach and Modesto.
And it spoils the debut appearance of their new franchise pitcher, Kelvin Pilot, who's older than me.
This is from Modesto?
Yes, I think he's James's age.
Oh, my gosh.
Who was pitching in this league back in 2021, had 6 innings of 1-run baseball. That game is still playing in the top of the ninth.
Good results for the Giants and the A's today. Giants take down the Reds 3-1. Despite Adrian Hauser departing early with an apparent injury, 1 2/3 innings for Hauser, but Anthony Molina receives the win, 4 1/3 scoreless innings for him, and Rafi Devers goes deep once again, his 28th of the year. Giants win 3-1, and the A's take down the Twins 4-2. Quality start from Gage Jump, 6 1/3 innings, 9 strikeouts. Carlos Cortez went deep, and the A's take down the Twins 4-2.
Well, we thank you very much for tuning in tonight. For Gareth Kwok and for Alexis back in our Argentina studios. It's been fun to have you along with us tonight. The final score, Missoula 7 and Oakland 6. We'll see you tomorrow at 6:35 pack time for Game 2 of this series, and just 5 more Ballers home games to go. I'm Tyler Peterson saying good night and enjoy the rest of your Tuesday evening.
Tyler, are you done?
Yes.
Hold on, it's caught on something. There we go.
Just call me 4 times when you're making one.